Welcome back, fans, to another edition of the Pete Cinella Show. As always, I'm with the head coach of the women's basketball team, Coach Pete Cinella. Coach, how are you today?
Oh, we're doing pretty good, Chris. Thank you.
And with us today is the entire women's basketball coaching staff. And from my right to left is Associate Head Coach Millette Green, Assistant Coach Ashley Saplicki, and Assistant Coach Jen Walkling. Thanks for joining us today. Well, Coach, you guys are 2.5 weeks into workouts. What can you tell us so far about what's been going on and who's shining?
Well, today we had our first team practice, and probably the standouts as far as just showing the hustle and energy points were Danielle Pankey and Erica Livermore. They led the way in practice today. But overall, I think that the team effort has been very good from top to bottom. As far as our returning players, the one that I think has shown maybe the most improvement has been Stephanie Isaacs. And then as far as our newcomers, Maya Register has stood out as a new player, really stepping in and doing a good job. But overall, I'm happy with the team, top to bottom. That we've shown a lot of progress.
Now, one thing we want to do this episode is to introduce the assistant coaches. So I'm going to start out with the associate head coach, Millette Green, and she's going to, explain her role on the team, a little bit of background about herself, and her thoughts about the team. So, Coach.
Millette Green, Associate Head Coach. A little bit about my history. I started in the NEC at a rival school. Then I moved on to IUPUI located in Indianapolis, and I started at FDU in September of 2010. Some of my responsibilities on the team is recruiting, on-the-floor coaching, skill development, and game strategy. One thing I'm really impressed with this year is the willingness of our players to buy into our system and the core principles of our program, which are toughness, commitment, discipline, hard work, and pride. We really want to develop a sense of pride at FDU and bring a winning tradition to the program. I think it's been almost 20 years since we won a conference championship, and we're really looking forward to competing for a conference championship this year.
Thanks, Coach. And then to my left is first-year assistant coach Ashley Saplicki, who's also a local product from Dumont, New Jersey.
Hi, I'm Ashley Saplicki. I'm new to FDU. I started off coaching 2 years ago at a school in Philadelphia, Holy Family University, and now I'm here at FDU, and I'm glad to be back home. Some of the stuff that I do here at FDU is I do a lot of the video coordination, scout, help on the court, whatever anyone needs me to do, I'm here for. So far, I've seen a lot of hard work coming from these players. Obviously, I'm new and I haven't seen them for that long, but their willingness to come in every day, work hard, and you can tell they totally want to win and are trying to do everything they can to get to where we want them to be, and that's win a championship.
Oh, thanks, Coach. And to my far left is Assistant Coach Jen Walkling, the former FDU standout here.
Hello, I'm Jen Walkling. I'm an assistant coach at FDU. I played here for 4 years from 2004 to 2008, and after I played at FDU, I went on to play professional ball in Spain for 2 years. And then after that, I came back to FDU, and I was an assistant coach under Coach Cinella again the last 2 years, and this year I was named assistant coach. Some of my responsibilities are on the court, working especially primarily with the post players, and then off the court I'm doing scouting, helping with recruiting, travel, gear, equipment, everything like that. With the team this year, I'm really excited. I think we'll do well playing. I think we have a young team, but we're going to really stretch it out because they are experienced, so we're going to have a lot of depth. I think we'll do well in the conference. Like all the other coaches have said, our girls have started off really strong. They come in and they're ready to work, so I think it's going to be a successful year.
Thanks, Jen. Now, Coach, obviously you've put together a great staff and also looks like a great schedule. It just came out last week. Could you comment on your upcoming schedule this season?
Okay, well, yeah, our schedule is just released. The final schedule is released. We open the year at Siena, which should be a very competitive game, something we're looking forward to. Right from there, we head to the Carrier Dome. We're playing at Syracuse that same weekend. So we're playing Syracuse and Penn State, a couple of very high-level out-of-conference games. But overall, most of our out-of-conference schedule, a lot of local rivals. And then once we get into conference play, our league is very strong. We had a very high RPI, so we're excited to take on the challenges of playing in a very tough conference, the NEC conference, and we're going to try and challenge for the championship.
All right, well, coaches, we appreciate your time today for talking with us. And until next time, join us for another edition of the Pete Cinella Show. Thank you, Knights fans.